We're live and in color.
No, it's all black and white.
Let's do a color. Oh God, this chair doesn't move. Over. I get home back, my hands are tied. Hi, people. Those are people.
Oh, we got TJ Glockley.
Glockley?
Glockley. He's the guy that we featured in our short the other day. That's Midget. That Midget.
Whoa.
Tumbling right into the wall.
Tumbling.
Tumbling.
Every day
Tumbling.
Every day I'm tumbling.
I tumble for ya.
Couple of
I
hate.
tumble for ya.
Yo, what now?
Move on down. You don't remember Culture Club? I Tumble
Culture
For Ya?
what?
Wow.
What did I set this?
Hey, Skunk Boss. Here's Barney Tan calling us haters.
Couple haters.
Hey, Barney. How'd it go with road racing?
Couple haters.
Hard, isn't it?
Whoa. Whoa.
What?
These, I didn't know Barney Guard.
Yeah, Barney Tan's there calling us haters.
Couple haters.
Hate us. Cup of haters. I
Cup of-
want a cup of hater.
Couple haters.
So Mike Woods asked a question last week that we didn't get around to because, you know, he asked early on and it was before the discussion. Who was that with the motorcycle? So he asked a question about handling move-overs on lap traffic. So we can get into that. We can continue our discussion from last week.
Hold on. I have to.
This chair really sits up straight.
So there's this one.
I don't like it.
Go get that one.
I'm gonna be sticking with this one.
Sticking with it.
Sticking with it. It's got wheels at least. Hey, it's Cage Rattler.
I accidentally hit Joe when I wanted to call Mike earlier, so Joe's called me back.
Oh, okay. Is that why he makes the motorcycle ring?
No, that's
Vroom,
for,
vroom?
That's for everybody.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. What?
Well, here we are, back to normal.
Is that a
Me?
Wait, is that a regular Coke?
It's regular Coke.
Whoa.
No Diet Pepsi. It's me and you. Our special guest is not here this week.
Oh, Brandon Claus. Oh, Brandon Claus.
Brandon Claus.
Santa Claus. Brandon Claus.
There is a Brandon Claus, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. So this, you know, it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Cajunator.
I was watching King of the Hill last night and I was just thinking, wow, how do we relate to them? I would definitely be Hank Hill. Brandon would be Bill Dauterive.
Who's Jim?
Yeah.
Brandon be Jim because he's non-existent. Is that
Yeah.
why? Because there's not Jim in the show.
And you would either be Bobby Hill or
Wow, that's kind of-
Dale Dribble.
That's kind of
Because you're paid in my ass no matter what.
It's a pain in your ass on Saturday. Just drive it better.
Yeah.
Just do better. Just make turns.
Yes, you were.
And Bill comes out. Do you let you drive it? No. I knew he wasn't gonna let me drive it.
Yeah, you were asking not to drive it. Basically, you were.
Oh
saying
yeah, I
that.
just kept going. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I was having fun with it.
So,
So I'm Kyle.
I said, Barney says,
That's Aaron.
Culture Club. Yeah, really. Yeah, it is. See, he knows.
That wasn't Barney that said that.
No, I went up to Hyper.
Yeah,
Who could that be?
me.
Yeah. But Barney said it sucks and I broke my car. Yes, you'll break a few things here and there.
They make cream for that?
What's that?
They make cream for that?
What?
They make cream for that.
For what? The hemorrhoidal itch?
What?
Yeah, they do that. So,
I don't know.
I mean, he said they make cream for that. Butt hurt. I mean, you are kind of a hemorrhoid. Custom Works need to make stronger arms. There, I said it. Especially seeing Tony Stewart owns the company. Well, you know what Tony Stewart's going to say to you. You just need to wreck less.
Just a heads up, this show should be 62.
Oh.
You did 59 twice. Wow. Wow.
Oh, thanks. I mean, he should be the librarian and keeping track of all this stuff because we're horrible at it. Wait till we get to 69 and we just get stuck on it for a while. It's episode 69.
Ew. I'm stuck. It's like sex sent me to the, oh my god. Sex sent me to the ER.
It did?
Just stuck on 69.
But
So
anyway.
Brandon, I don't know where he's at.
Brandon Growler?
Yeah.
Bill Jotrieve?
Bill No Drive. And I'll call him Fat Tony and lay off 3 cheeseburgers. The cheeseburgers. Weak parts equal more money for Tony Stewart. Yeah, well, dude, he's got to do drag racing now, so he can't afford it.
Wait, he's drag racing?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he was bored of making left turns.
Okay. So he decided to just cut the turns out and just go fast and straight. Well,
This comment section tonight is so weird.
Hemorrhoids or herpes? You can get rid of hemorrhoids. Herpes takes meds just to prevent outbreaks.
But yeah, they still come back.
He would be our Boomhauer.
Who, Billy?
Yeah.
Who's Khan? Barney?
Well,
Barney'd have to be Khan.
yeah. Yeah, he probably would. So
You frickin' hack hill!
just because he's Asian.
Yes.
Doesn't matter that his personality is completely different just because he's Asian.
You got that car, you beat me again!
We don't race it. Hey, it's Brian Palancar. Hey, how was that A-main the other night, Brian? Looked like there were a few wrecks.
Few. I called it. There was definitely a few.
Bean? Dave Morris here.
Brandon should be parked on.
Huh.
Tony has thinned out to run top fuel and start a family. Yep.
Brandon's new nickname should be part-time.
Part-time.
Who's hitting all those little happy faces?
Brandon probably. Brandon's like our AI at this point.
Not sure you can understand what I say. Well, we can. They could understand Boomhauer. I mean, I don't know.
God dang it, got over there and that car over there and put too much goddamn camera. The car was good in the heat race and now it sucks.
When I talk to Billy, that's what I hear.
Brian Palancar.
Oh my God, it's Jason Durr. Bean is my nickname. Okay.
Kind of looks like a bean, I guess.
Yeah, he does. He's kind of slim like a string bean.
Like a string bean.
Yeah.
String beans and a ham. You know, they did race this weekend.
Who did?
Peoples.
What peoples?
Actually, we ran a lot this weekend. Just right.
Yeah, too much.
Ah,
It was 2 races too many. It was 4 races too many. Should have just stopped at 1.
what'd you get for? Tuesday,
Friday.
Friday, Saturday.
I said should have stopped at just 1. Tuesday. Should just stop there.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Should have.
Not for me. You did take a week off, didn't you?
No.
I thought you took the week off the other week.
No, I didn't have a week off.
Jungy. I raced Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And announced Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is the grumpy old guy on the left. Wait, that's... Oh. Technically, it's me. I'm on the left, but on the camera, it's you.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you know, Jason is special.
I'm not really grumpy. I'm not really grumpy usually.
Well, you hang out with Jason enough. You will be, right, Jason? Yeah.
Did you get your
Hi,
13.5 failed in, Aaron?
Failed? Yes, I think he means dialed. No. So we put that all. I won a new car, so we took everything off that 13.5, which that used to be the old Weller car, and put it on a whole new car. So let's hope the curse of Weller goes away.
So, yeah, he says dialed.
Yeah.
We go to Fezland on a Tuesday night.
But I mean, failed in is closer to the description of how that car ran.
I wasn't touching it. It made sense. So
It had some bearing issues when I took it apart. I was playing with one today and it just kind of locked up. So I'm like, probably wasn't good.
So we'll go to Fezland on a Tuesday night for the results portion of our dialed in here. Big Block, Jim Maycomer, and Jerry Dilch.
Oh, yeah. The skunk, that's pretty much every week with Jason. So since you have a drop week, you come in at 997 Friday. No, I will probably be out there on the 30th. It's a long drive for it's 2 hours for an evening and then 2 hours back. I wouldn't be home till 4 a.m. probably.
You can sleep there.
Yeah.
On the floor like Billy.
I like soft comfiness.
You can sleep on Billy.
Maybe that's what Billy was.
He might be soft and then not soft anymore when you get on him. Super State Stock, Brian Stout, Mark Claus.
What are we talking about?
Pheasantland Tuesday results.
Oh, all right. So I guess we're getting into the results portion of the show.
Follow along with your notes.
I don't have any notes.
Oh, that's a
You
shame.
didn't give me any.
And Kevin Coos.
What do you do at school? I mean, you should be taking notes there.
Ask your kid.
But he doesn't go there anymore. So.
And Cooser was third in Super Street Stock. SR10. Listen to these names: Alex Moore, Ron Ditzler, and Mark Gordon.
I know all three of those.
Yeah, but
And two of those haven't been heard on this show in a while because they haven't raced.
Rookie Mud Boss, Aubrey Romick, Dan Fries, and Mackenzie Cooser. Novice 12th turn: Kevin Cooser, Corey Milligan, and Brian Horning. Mini Mud Boss, that would be myself, Sean Horning, and Kermit Horning. And then the BL2S Mud Boss, some guy named Aaron Rashong.
I know him.
Yeah.
I do.
I don't think I've ever seen him win before.
Well, that's because he went too fast. You can't really see that car. It was so damn fast.
Oh.
So.
Some guy named Kyle was second. I think that was me.
Yeah.
And Dave Drees at third. Can we talk about that race a little bit?
Sure. What do we want to talk about?
How somebody was way out in front.
So far out in front that they just kind of backed off and just coasted for about 45 laps.
And then didn't think about who was at second because he had the wrong person and somebody almost caught them.
Well, listen, I was only concentrating on people that I knew were fast, like Chad.
Exactly. And
So,
Dave.
Yeah.
Chad wasn't even in the top three.
I raced with Dave in the heat, so I'm like, okay, I got Dave covered. So I didn't really pay attention to Dave, but I knew Chad was fast. Chad's always fast.
True.
So I
And
really
you also
focused on
really
Chad.
want the thought that I was there because you almost lapped me in the very beginning because I wrecked.
Yes, and that's really why I thought, I'm like, well, I'm sure at some point Kyle wrecked and I got by him. I didn't really think that you were up there because, you know, our announcer wasn't really loud. That was Tanner that night, wasn't it?
We did Tanner or Corey. So do you
That was
realize,
Tanner.
we'll talk about it more in the show, that's twice now I wrecked and went from dead last up the top of the podium last week.
You weren't really dead last.
I think it was 8th or 9th.
No, I think you were 6th
I don't look back further than that.
because you're leading points. So the ones that bumped
But I wrecked.
up.
What I'm saying, I'm wrecked.
Oh,
When I wrecked, I went all the way to the back and drove all the way back up front like I did on Friday night.
yeah. Yeah.
All right, well, that's going to end. Here comes a couple of DNFs, I'll tell you right now.
That'd be fine by me.
You dick.
Listen, I get some, so you need to have some.
I don't
down
want
there.
any. I have 2-point races, and I'm not saying it.
You want to get a championship, don't you?
I haven't ran for points in a year.
Yeah.
It's been real nice, actually. All right, then we go. That was our Tuesday night portion of Pheasantland. Let's go to Friday night's portion of.
Yeah, because there really wasn't anything Wednesday or Thursday.
Did the factory run Wednesday?
No, I just checked.
They had practice.
Yeah. Well, let me do Pheasantland for that night. Because you're going to have to handle it for Saturday.
Okay.
You know, Saturday. No, Sunday.
Brian, stop. Pat yourself on the back a little harder, Kyle.
I know. He does have a little bit of an ego that needs to be fed. He's not very modest, I will say.
I don't know about that.
Listen. You really don't smell your own stink. You know that.
I just pooped, so I might.
So-
I know I suck. This is all just luck. Wait, here, you want to just on my phone? Oh,
No,
you're
I'm good.
right.
I'm good. I already brought it up. Well, you could be a little cocky.
Must be taking lessons from the professional, Matt Gruber.
What, being cocky?
No, that's what she said.
Yeah. No. Gruber wins the race and he just disappears. You don't even know that he won it. You don't even talk about him. He's just like this. He would be Boomhauer.
He would be. Oh my God, he would be. Boomhauer got really hot.
He just really just walked away and going, yeah.
John Bath. Points overrated. I agree. So I haven't ran it for him in 2
So
years.
let's go over Friday night and who won BL2. Kyle Horning.
Off-road ran on Wednesday night. That's why.
Oh, well, we were going to talk about Saturday though.
No, yeah, I'm just saying that's why the dirt oval didn't run on Wednesday at the factory.
Okay.
Says Chad Bill.
Well, I did not know that. So Chad, I mean, thank you. I mean, maybe one of those Wednesday nights when they do just run off-road, maybe I'll go up there. Because Chad runs off-road, I believe. He'll do that once in a while. Maybe you can go up there, we can race together.
There you go.
Maybe you can go and, get one of your slashes and race it up there.
No.
Get outside your comfort zone every now and then.
I got RJs.
You might be able to brag about that too.
I got RJs. I got RJs. It's not my comfort zone.
Turn right. Maybe do some airtime.
I pushed so bad it's like a turn right at RJs.
Yeah, you did. That car was horrible. We'll get into that on RJ's day. RJ day.
Oh, RJ stay.
RJ day.
Thank you for
So
saying
BL2, Kyle.
Who?
You won, and you finally beat Joe Ilg. That was your goal this year.
It was.
So now it's complete.
Yeah.
So now we got to get me a win over them.
I agree.
So it's your turn to focus on me.
You didn't even focus on me.
Yeah, I did.
No.
Yeah, I did. I gave you all my notes. I did all the hard work.
What were all the notes you gave me?
I gave you my camber.
No.
Yeah, I did.
No, you
Yes, I
didn't.
did. I gave you my camber. You kept asking, well, what camber you setting you're on? I'm like, I'm running this, and this.
No, that's on the dirt car, not the indoor car.
No, the indoor car. You
dude.
asked me about the left rear.
Yeah.
And you asked me about the right rear.
No.
Yeah, you did.
No.
You asked me
Because
several times.
I'm still at the exact what I had.
Okay, ladies, let's stop fighting.
No.
Yeah.
Because I'm still at what I had for Joe set up besides the left rear now.
Yep.
Wait. Who took my car down to their pit and come in my camera settings on Friday night?
Yeah, well, we had to do a hard reset. I mean, that it was like a server reboot. We were binding a little bit up there, and everything was slowing down, all the processes. So we had to just restart the thing, unplug it.
Bounty on Kyle tomorrow night. Well, I won one dang race there.
What's that?
Stout says bounty on Kyle.
I agree.
I agree.
Actually, should be me. I got 2 in a row on Tuesdays.
Yeah, see, look at that.
You only do a bounty after 4.
All right.
If you do 4, that deserves a bounty. 3 is that's just luck.
I think
4, on the other hand, it's like that person needs to be taken down. Because 4 is hard to do. 4 in a row?
I think 1's hard to do around here.
Yeah, but 3 in a row, that's really good luck. You got things going. 4 in a row, it's like, yeah, you probably need to be shot.
What? Well, we ain't getting.
Because you're cheating. You're cheating.
We are not getting montage for this one.
Why not?
Because you just told somebody they should be shot.
It was figuratively, not literal. We're not actually going to shoot somebody that wins 4 in a row.
Did I win 4?
But we're going to put a bounty on them.
Or who's putting the bounty this time?
As soon as somebody gets 4 in a row, they get a bounty on their head. That's the way the new rules work around
He
here.
says, okay, both of you then.
Who?
Brian. Professional junior. Good job, Aaron. Professional junior. And Chad Billett.
Groover is my hero.
I rent the slash for up there to run. It's challenging and fun. Can't get the jumps down.
Man, who?
Chad.
Chad? Well, maybe we can go up there on a Wednesday night. I'll run with you. I'll bring my buggy up.
Bounty on Kyle in the mini.
Yeah, I agree. You do need to have a bounty on your head for that one.
I didn't win on Friday.
Tuesday, though.
I did?
I think on Tuesday you're probably 4 in a row.
I don't know, maybe. I don't think you should do that. Alright, so what happened on Friday?
Finger guns. I mean, why can't you do finger guns?
Finger blaster.
Yeah. I mean, she liked it.
Would you get to reading? This is why I do the results.
All because you keep distracting me. So yeah,
I
it's Kyle,
distract you.
Brett, and Joe. We won't speak anymore about Kyle. Mini Mud Boss. This is where the streak ended. Ray Horning, AJ Zeltner, Kyle Horning. Novice 12T, AJ Zeltner with the fabulous win. He looked fantastic out there Friday night. Brian Horning and Aiden Weller. Aiden Weller made his comeback and had a good run. He looked good out there. Rookie Mud Boss. I burped. Kaysen Becker. Dan Fries?
Yeah.
And Aubrey Romig. She's
looking really good.
She is. I mean, Lily's training her. I mean, what do you expect? SR10. Pete Ludwig, Brett Ludwig, Joe Elk. JGR has conquered SR10.
From a Ditzler start.
Superstock. Rob Storms. Alex Moyer. Mark Klaus. Vintage Mod. Matt Kirkpatrick. What?
So you want to talk about that race? Or
What, the Superstock?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to talk about that end?
Yeah.
That was a pretty interesting end there. How Klaus lost it on the very last couple laps.
Did his ending in BL2.
And then Alex Moyer took over the lead. And didn't he wreck in turn 4 on the last lap? And Rob Storms comes storming in.
Did not wreck.
Who? No?
Alex didn't wreck. Rob just drove underneath him.
Good job, Rob. Rob's good in that class.
I was coming, came up short. Yeah, that's true. Jason was fast in novice.
Okay.
As long as I don't get shot, I'll race with you, Aaron, says Chad. Bill it.
Okay. Nah, I mean, yeah, you're all right. Vintage Modified. Matt Kirkpatrick takes the win over Stephen Weller and Jay Stevens. Go on that. Stephen Weller finally brought out. This is the second week of running that vintage, isn't it? So anyway, that's enough of that. Let's move on to
You want to just finish off Fezland and go to Sunday?
Yeah, you might as well.
You made it out.
Yeah, I mean, you aggravated everybody that day.
I didn't do nothing. All right, Fezland, we had a.
Someone called me up and said, I'm going to get a lot of trouble when I get home because I was yelling at the whole Warden clan.
I got a lot of them. I'm busy making bigger bumpers as ORC.
The Horning Hooligans.
Nope, not talking about. Novice A-Main, Kevin Kuzer, Corey Milligan, and Jason Durr.
So Kevin took over money.
He did.
Money race.
Mini Mud Boss, me, AJ Zeltner, and Kermit Horning. Super Street Stock, Kevin Kuzer, and Corey Milligan. Novice A2 Main, Brian Horning, Kevin Kuzer, Corey Milligan. Mini Mud Boss, me, Kerm, and AJ. Super Street Stock, Corey, Brandon Kroll Productions, Milligan.
I did see that Brandon Kroll was holding Corey's car, so he got his first win, huh?
Brandon Kroll got Corey's first Super Stock win.
Poor Corey.
They look good too. Like
Yeah.
Kuzer was definitely like messing with him and having fun. But last lap, man, he drove it into 4 and just bumped Kuzer out of the way. It was a close.
Cruiser won't make that mistake of fooling with him again.
This is the time. At the line, 0.111.
0.111. Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty close.
Pretty close, ain't it?
Pretty close.
So yeah, that was Sunday.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a fabulous Sunday.
Fabulous.
You know what we need to do at Fezline since we're coming up on a new season? There's what, 3 more weeks to go?
Yep.
Be this week, following week, the week after. Because we're racing the week of Christmas, right?
Yes.
I believe so. And I know a few people have said, hey, you know, now that a new season's going to start, can we modify the rules? Because there's people that want to do some changes. Mm-hmm. What do you think about that as, you know, as you're the announcer and you kind of call the shots when it comes to calling meetings? And you're the racer's voice to management and the race director.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Say that, you know, you think it's a good idea or not. So I can relay the message because people have been telling me. I can tell you, and you could either tell them yes or to pound sand. So I can really leave that up to you.
I think that week in between, off week.
I do think there's a couple practice weeks for the first
I think there's
few
only
races of the
one or
season.
two.
Yeah,
I think we should have a driver meeting again.
I agree. So I mean, there's a few people that were saying, you know, like what their wish list is. So you know, be ready for a drivers meeting.
I think that's got to happen.
And if you want to have changes, bring them up.
Yep.
Overall, how do you think it's going with the short 10-week seasons?
So much better.
Right. It's almost over. There's a lot less pressure to, you know, go up there and, you know, if you're looking to make the season worthwhile and get a trophy, it feels like there's a lot less pressure because you got another season coming up.
I just think we have a lot less arguments so far on Tuesday and Friday night.
So far.
And points are very tight.
They are. I mean, because of that, with the drop, it's on Superstock. I had to drop a win.
Yeah.
How many times do you ever have to drop a win?
Which you entertain the folks. I'm gonna get points.
I'm going to entertain y'all. I don't know how.
Talk.
What am I going to talk about? Let me see. Is there? I haven't really looked at the comments right now, so I'm going to have to take a look.
Results.
I could.
Or
changes. Wait, let me see here. Mark's busy making bigger bumpers. What kinds of changes? Well, Mike, it depends. I mean, I've gotten a lot of feedback of people saying, well, we should do this for a class or we should do that for a class. So that's something we'll have to come up with. Figure 8 race. Brian Stout, you'd really want to do a figure 8 race out there. I want to hear whether or not you're serious about that. I would like to see it. I don't think I want to be involved in it because that's going to make junk.
What?
Hooligan races are fun. They can be. Brian Stout suggested a figure 8 race.
Oh, they did that at the Bluebird, right?
Yeah, I mean, it would be neat to see, but you're making junk.
I'm not taking my 12 third out.
No, I don't think I'll take anything out that I actually race.
I start 10.
So, I mean, that's when you bring out the basher stuff.
So, with 3 races to go,
we'll
start with Tuesday night. BL2 Mud Boss. I am your point leader by 3 points over Dave Dries. Brian Stout is third in points, 4 points back.
Okay, so he's 1 point back from Dries.
Yep. And then you're right there with when you and Alex have 292 each.
Okay.
So the top 5 are separated by 6 points.
Right. Let me see. That shows the importance of, like, I missed the first 2 races so I don't get a drop.
Yep.
And the very first race I ran, I finished 92 points. I think that was last because I broke. So that's why it really pays to run every single race, even if you got...
Especially with the short season.
Right, because you don't get to really make that up. So it doesn't matter if you have 2 wins. It's like, well, you better win the rest. Did you say sup, Jason?
Jesse.
Jesse? Oh.
Right now, I'm dropping what, a third or a fourth?
Right now, you drop a 96 and a 93. So
that's both probably top 5s.
Right.
Little dropping.
I mean, Dries also has the same problem I do, where he doesn't have 2 drops, but he has a 99, 98, 98, because he's Mr. Consistency. So.
How are the points scored? 100 to win, I think it's 99 for second.
And there is a bonus point for a TQ.
Is there?
Yes.
Okay.
So, because you got 1 point for a TQ, I got 2 points for a TQ, which that helps. I mean, every little point counts when it comes to that.
Yep.
If you can pick up a point there, here and there, it's great. Mini Mud Boss, you're first. And you've also had the situation where you've had to drop a win.
Yep.
So with that, I mean, you can come out this week, finish last, and it doesn't matter.
I'll bring my win back in.
Right. Yeah.
But look how close that is.
100 to 98 for Matt Kirkpatrick.
And
so has 1 win. But he's got a string of 98, 99, and then 95. He's Mr.
And that's only what?
Too.
That's 4 points in the top 3.
Yep.
Because Rob's third.
Yep. Rob has 99.
96.
Yeah. 497 to 490. So you have a 7-point lead, and then he's 1 point down.
The drops.
Oh, 300, 297,
and 296. So it's only 3. It's 4 points.
Yep. Let's see what else we got here. Novice 12T. Guess who that is? I bet it's a big surprise.
Kevin Kuza.
You got it. He's got 300 points over Corey Milligan in his 298. Corey's... Look at Corey's string here. I mean, he's right up there with Kuzer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a 98, a 99, a 98. So that's second and third, then a win, and then a second place.
Yep.
Kuzer's got 3 wins in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So,
but and look,
that's something.
Your top 3, 5-point difference.
Right. Brian Horning, 295. And he's Mr. Consistency too. 99, 98, 97, 97, 98. So it's top 3 pretty much all the time, just outside of it.
Yep.
Paige Brady, he's in 4th, and he's only made 3 races. Yep. And he's got 289, so he's really not far out.
Nope.
If he keeps coming on a regular basis and starts putting out some good finishes and gets some luck, he could put himself in the top 3.
Okay.
And your dad probably could too. Ray Horning's at 285.
Rookie, they don't do points, really.
Super stock. We got Brian Stout with 300 points and 3 wins and 2 third place finishes.
Thirds.
No, 99 is second. Right? 98 is third. So that would be 4th. I believe.
I think, I don't know.
So
either way, it was top 3 or 4.
Right. Then you got Mark Klaus at 298, so he's 2 points back. And then you got Corey Milligan, 5 points back, and Rob Storms at 194.
294.
294.
I'm looking at that far back.
I was looking at mine. I have 198 because I only ran 2 races.
Mm-hmm.
So. And then we got good old Friday night. BL2 Mud Boss, you're leading that by 4 points over Joe Elg. You have 1 win, 2 seconds. And Joe Elg has 1 win, no seconds, 2 thirds, but 2 TQs.
Yep.
And he also has the same problem I did where he missed the first 2 races. You only missed 1. Well, everybody missed the first one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're at a point there where we've dropped 1 race in that series. You at least have 1 drop.
Well, you automatically drop 2.
Yeah.
So right now I'm dropping a
95.
And a 99.
Right. No, you're dropping a 95 and an NA because both are black.
Yeah.
So until we get 4 races in, you're not going to drop 2. So, and I don't know how that's going to work with a short season.
I don't know.
I mean, it should really.
I don't know if I drop that 0.
Yeah, it should really go for, instead of a 10-week season, it should be 9.
I don't think it's going to count that NA because no one erased it.
Right. So I don't know. We'll have to see how that works.
I think that's how that works.
So Brett's at 292 and I'm at 292. So we're both tied there. And then we got Alex Moyer, 4th, 285. Then we got Mini Mud Boss, where you're leading there with 299 points, 2 wins, 2 seconds, and a third. Then Matt Kirkpatrick at 297. He's 2 points behind. And Rob Storms at 295. And Ray Horning and AJ Zeltner, 294 and 293. So they're close too.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got Novice. Guess who's leading that?
Kuzer.
Kevin Kuzer. With only 1 win. Corey Milligan's in second, 294, 4 points back with 1 win. And who's been the big winner there? I mean, that one, AJ Zeltner has 2 wins. And a 292, it's just, AJ's really was hit or miss. Like, he'll win or finish last.
That's what he did on Sunday.
Right. And let's see, then we got Ray, he took the very first win. And he's kind of been hit or miss too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, hey, at least you got to win, right?
Yep.
And Jack Sean. So he hasn't been doing too bad.
No, that's his debut.
And then SR10, Pete Ludwig with 4 wins in a second. So he's been dominating that. Joe Ilg has 1 win. Brett Ludwig, series of top 2s and 3s. Kevin Kuzer at 296. Then Alex Moyer at 290. So, I mean, it's still a pretty close battle.
Between the top 4.
Right. Yeah. Well, between the top 5, I mean, Alex is only 10 points behind them.
That's a lot of points to make up.
It is a lot of points, but, you know, if we're going to count the top 4, Kevin's 291, so
I didn't see
that could change.
Yeah.
And then we got Super Stock. It's me with 300 points over Rob Storms at 297. I've got 3 wins, a second and a fourth. Rob has 1 win. He just won this Friday night. A string of seconds and thirds, and 1 fifth place finish. So he's on a roll. Mark Klaus there, 1 win, and he's also another guy with a string of seconds and thirds.
There you go.
And Corey Milligan's following behind there with Jay Stevens at 291 and 290. So it's it's open.
It's very close for 3 weeks.
Vintage modified, Matt Kirkpatrick's, he's leading Jay Stevens 300 to 297. Matt's got 3 wins in that class, so he's dominating. Stephen Weller just came in, but he's already 100 points behind because he missed a week.
Yep.
So as long as TJ, doesn't race, he's tied up third.
So, so points are definitely close this year.
Yep.
But all right, so we go over to RJ Speedger over to 13.5 Mud Boss.
Because they're probably tired of hearing us talk about it.
I don't know. I feel like we actually had a lot of people come on during that.
Well,
But-
I'm sure they weren't going like, man, I hope they're talking about points. I hear they're talking about points. I got to get on the show and listen.
Maybe they are.
Maybe.
13.5 Mud Boss, Kenny Fisher, Dickie Robbins, and Bobby Butler. 17.5 Phone Tire Sprint Car, Kane Metzger, Les Hartzell, and Todd Little. 17.5 Rubber Tire Sprint Car,
I don't know. I'm thinking a lot of people just kind of shut up. So
Cameron
I
Fuller,
didn't care.
Aaron Miller, and Dale Hartzell. It was a good race. 17.5 Street Stock, Dale Hartzell, Chuckles Chuck Eccles, and Tom Parasani. BO2 Mud Boss, Carter Rochinski, Chuck Eccles, and Cody Brown. Carter Rochinski, what do you think, he's 8, 9 years old, you'd say?
I think he's 7.
I think he's 7.
6 or 7, I
Beating
think.
Chuck Eccles and Dickie Robinson.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
And that was what, in that?
BO2.
You see that picture of him winning a sprint car?
Yeah, he looks
Podium there?
Mm-hmm.
And with the competition he had there?
Yeah.
Come on.
Intermediate 12th turn, Daniel Schaefer, Chubb Wenzel, and Jason Wenzel. Midget, Bobby Butler, Mike O'Brien, and Chad Lutzko, and that was a great race. Bobby and Mike O'Brien, they raced each other through traffic for the whole race. It was awesome to watch.
Mike was leading that early, and he got into an accident, and then Bobby just kind of took over, but there was a lot of traffic in that race.
There was.
It was dubious if Bobby could make that happen.
Mini Mud Boss, that'd be me, John Pauly, and Barney Tan. That was a race. Who got through lap traffic? Because me and Pauly were pretty identical for that feature.
Yeah.
He's a little bit quicker.
He TQ'd that. I mean, in qualifying,
he was the best in qualifying. My car got better at the end.
Luckily, you guys had it where you guys split your heats.
Yep.
And he kept TQing. And he was, 2 laps ahead of you. I thought, well, maybe you met your matchup there finally.
Pauly's good. It's just if Pauly could get through lap traffic one of these weeks, I can't get him.
Yeah.
But
he knows how to make that car go fast.
That car is very fast. 7 Sprint, Matt Gruber, the professional, Rick Cox, and Brian Warner. And then Stock Mud Boss, Bobby Butler.
Bobby Butler again.
Carter Rochinski.
Yeah.
And Kane Metzger.
I mean, Carter really did a good job of taking advantage of all the wrecks that were happening.
Yeah, and he came in the B main.
Yes, he did. I know, because I followed him there.
You every week we've been up there, we followed Carter in the B main.
Well, yeah, because we want to see him win.
True.
Yeah, I was pushing him across there. Didn't you see me keep banging on his rear bumper?
Go!
Banged him so hard, knocked him upside down once. I had to wait for him. I was like, come on, Carter, get that back together.
Then we got Saturday Oval at the factory. 12T. Wait, was it the 9th? No, that can't be right.
That is the 9th. It was 12-9.
Oh, hold on. I'm on the wrong one. That's why.
You sure we're going here?
Yeah.
All right. Not much going on in live chat.
People, say hi in live chat so we know you guys are there.
Yeah.
12T Mud Boss on Saturday at the factory. Shane Miller, Kurt Kaminsky, and Chad Billett. Brian Rockwell, that was a good B man. 13. Oh, that was a good B man. I bet because you won it.
Which one?
Palin car.
Oh, yeah. He was fast. I mean,
He
him and
looked-
I had an agreement going where, hey, whoever's faster, they just take the lead and follow. I started second, and he just kind of came right up, and I'm like, well, you're faster, just let him go.
Yep.
And I was hoping he could carry me up to, second. But no. Carter came in there.
Carter's like, haha, my turn. Mike Woods, sorry, I was taking that. See, look, now we got people listening.
Okay.
13.5 Mud Boss, Shane Miller, Steve Goodhart, and Brian Hughes. Steve Goodhart's having a good year at the factory.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree. I mean, the director wasn't talking in my ear saying, like, hey, Kyle's going to comment on you.
360, 17.5 sprint, Bryson Hartlob, Steve Goodhart, and John Parr. 410 open sprint, Phil Cooper, Dylan Zartman, and shaky Garrett Williamson. Midget, John Bath, Cowboy Risser, and Brock Hefner. Mini Mud Boss, who do you think?
Oh, I know it was Dave Marr.
Dave Marr.
That's 2 this season.
Brandon says he's here in spirit.
Which Brandon? Brandon Klaus?
No.
I am the Brandon Klaus that's the Santa Claus? Oh, wait, there he is.
Sean Good and Steve Brenner. Novice 12th, Camden Kaminsky.
Did we lose connection here? Is this like trying to talk to you on a cell phone where all of a sudden it just drops and I don't hear anything? We're like, Kyle, hey Kyle, are you there? Kyle, I can't hear you, Kyle.
This dude's name, because it's a bunch of D's, a bunch of E's, and a couple F's.
Diffenderfer.
No.
Diffenderfer.
Diffendenfer, I think. Denver?
Derfer. Diffenderfer.
Okay.
I like that. Diffenderfer. It sounds like something that should be making cookies.
Diffenderfer. Diffenderfer. Yeah.
Diffenderfer.
John Diffenderfer. And then Cooper Parr.
You were having a hard one on that. That was a great spasm.
It looks like he took his last name and put it together twice.
It does. It actually does. Yeah.
Can you hear me now, Mike Woods? No.
Can you hear me now?
Open late model, Garrett Williamson, Kurt Kaminsky, and Brian Strouser.
Hey, where are those underdog guys?
Preston was 5th.
Okay.
Todd was 8th. Kern was 12th.
All right.
So, I think that's... Oh! The one
Diffenderfer.
The one result that you wanted to go over and you forgot about it.
We ain't done yet.
I'm done.
We ain't done yet. We got to go over, we have to go over the factory.
We did that.
First, no. The factory upstairs off-road racing.
Is there another one you want to go over?
Yes. But let's get to that.
All
After
right.
we do this. After we do this. So factory, not only do they have a dirt oval, but upstairs they have an off-road course. It's carpeted. And we got to talk about that a little bit, because in two-wheel drive, box stock slash, we got Jerry Tobias, and then we got a very familiar name, a couple of them. Rob Storms.
Ricochet Rob.
Ricochet Rob. He was storming through the jumps.
He's like, what do you mean I could jump a car on purpose?
Yes, on purpose. They're going to let me jump on purpose and not get yelled at? So he did good. So maybe we can get him to go up on a Wednesday. Then we have Roy Denicky. He's an oval guy too.
Underdog to cartoon superhero.
No, two-wheel drive mod buggy. Kirk Ryan, Zach Ryden, Devin Miller.
You be riding.
Two-wheel drive stock buggy. Bill Huff, Chin Williams, Zach Ryden.
Do you think if he wins, he lives in a huff?
I mean, he probably wins and he's in a huff. No matter what.
He is a huff.
He is a huff. Two-wheel drive truck.
Well,
Guess who it was?
Me.
Bill Huff. And Jason Hausman. That's a name we know.
We do know Hausman.
Yes. And Sean Duffy.
Well, yeah,
They're both from America, by the way.
America.
I'm not going to finish that. Excuse me. Well, that didn't happen. Nope, that didn't happen either. So there you go. That's the results from the off-road. So, if anybody else wants to go up there on a Tuesday night, we do some off-road racing, that'd be kind of cool. Wednesday night. That's it, Wednesday night. Every other Wednesday, apparently. So, let's go on to Jersey RC Racing Promotions and Saturday Night Oval.
Whoa.
They race on Saturday nights out there. Why can't we?
Because every other track in this area runs on a Saturday?
Whatever. All right, so what do we got here? Oval Kids Pre-Runner A-Main. RJ Loesch, Bree Loesch, Abby White. I think Loesch is just loading the field up with his kids so he could just dominate. Oval Euro Trucks A-Main. Chris Larry. Coffee Man. And Jake Nelke.
Ew.
And the next name, fourth, Paulie Hartwig the Third. Imagine trying to say that when you're up there.
That's a real name.
It is.
No.
Paulie Hartwig.
He races at Big Diamond.
Yeah, Paulie Hartwig.
He's a really young kid that's really good.
And he's the third.
He is.
But he finished fourth.
Yeah, but I didn't know he ran RC cars.
He does over there in Jersey.
I helped Rob with his oval cars on Saturday, so he had main positions. I ran his mini mud blocks at his 12th, then I ran mine. He puffed and blew your doors in.
Oval mini stock mud boss A main.
Ooh, we gotta go about that then. Oh, we gotta go back to that then.
Okay. Dan White, Paulie Hartwig the third finished second. He still can't land that third place. Jeff Gregory Huska. Oval Bandit Mud Boss A Main. What are they doing? Are they breeding minis with 12T mud bosses that come up with all these weird permutations? Like, I mean, how are they doing this crossbreeding? Let us know, Rick Loesch.
Magic.
Jake Nelke, John Larry,
Larry.
Chris Larry.
Oh, Larry.
Then we got Oval 12 scale 21.5. Pete Horzipa. Tim
What?
Horzipa.
Horzebra.
We're
That's a
going to
horzebra.
go with that until Pete calls in and corrects us.
That zebra's a horse.
Tim Ferranti. Oval HF late model A main. Is that oval hard as fuck late model A main? Matt Daddy Lovin.
Maybe.
Matt Hunt.
Wait, Mike Hunt?
Matt Hunt. And Ricky Loesch.
Who?
Ricky Loesch.
Never heard of him.
Yeah. Oval Latrax Rally A main.
What
are they doing up there?
Why is it all gonna be oval? It's an
oval
oval track. No shit.
I'm reading out their names: Tyler Cassidy, Dan White, Ethan Cassidy. There's a lot of nepotism in this track.
Butch
I mean,
Cassidy?
it's like coming to the Hornings, except there's several clans of families.
Butch Cassidy?
Man. Oval HF Sprint A main. So that's hardest Sprint A main. Matt Daddy Lovin, Matt Hunt, Travis Unglert.
Oh, okay.
Oval Carpet 1 RCA main. Paulie Hartwig the third. He still can't get third.
He
can't get third. Yes. Jake Nelke and Travis Unglert. And that's the show.
We need to come up with a name when we travel.
What do you mean?
We need some kind of wicked freaking alias name.
Nobody knows it's us. So if we do terrible, no one will figure it out.
Mine's Steve O'Reilly.
Mine's Steve Weller. I'll go with Joe Elk.
Do you know what name we could write? Because no one would know who we are.
Who?
Brandon Growler.
Yeah. We got two Brandon Growlers. Yep.
Did that guy ever race?
We got Brandon and Growler and Brandon Growler at the same race. I don't know how this is going to work. Which Brandon's leading?
That one. So what we have to go back to is there was a fire at the factory.
Flames. Yes, there is a lipo fire. While the car was moving, apparently.
Yeah, so does anybody have any more information on that? 'Cause
Right.
we got like half the story.
We need to do a PSA on what would cause your lipo to catch on fire while you're racing.
Shooting it.
Yeah. I think that's important for everybody to know so we can avoid it. Is it something like in the maintenance? Or was the battery bad? Or, make sure you strap it down?
Or Rob Storm's like headed as hard as he could.
Yeah, don't race with Rob Storms, maybe. I don't know. I mean, this is something important that we need to know.
Bloodlust.
Bloodlust. Partridge Family.
Partridge Family.
No!
I know it's not.
That's the Addams Family.
I know it's the Addams Family.
All right.
Crashes, smashes, and flips. Overcharged and puffed.
But they checked there.
Car was getting ready to race, says Chad.
Okay. The car was getting ready to race?
It wasn't moving.
Okay, so it wasn't. It was what, just sitting on the starting line? It was plugged in, or?
Yeah, give us details.
Yeah. Give us a video.
I think they all evacuated.
Yeah, I heard that.
Dude, that had to smell
but yeah,
so
the car's
bad.
okay. Car's okay. Looks like you could repair
Car
it.
passed tech as well.
Wonder if it was just a bad battery. I mean, I was wondering, like, is there something with the connector? Maybe
He
it had something
just
touching?
turned it on and whoop. I bet you it plugged in backwards.
That would blow out the ESC right away.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Whatever it is, an electrical engineer should get on
In his
and
hand,
tell us.
not on the track.
Oh, how'd that feel?
I bet you it was hot. Warmed him up pretty quick.
So did he race after that?
Dude, did you see the picture of that car?
Yeah, I did.
It would melt it.
He should save that body. Try and resurrect it.
Give it to Rob. Let Rob try it.
That'd be interesting.
So
we have some questions. Mike Wood was asking when we were talking about our novice, what should we do to fix novice? And you and I have talked about that a lot this week. You've gotten input from other people. I mean, there's just no real easy solution. And right now we're in a weird stage right here at Pheasantland. And, I think all the tracks are going to be at a weird stage with that whole new BLT system. But, Mike Woods asked, how do you handle lap traffic moving over? Kyle, you're an announcer. How do you handle that?
But first off, lucky he was on cement, he said, and get a bunch of Dawn dish soap to put the fire up. Carry a bottle at all times now.
Really?
Cowboy boots. I was washing my tires at the wash station, and the back of my legs got hot, and I heard a noise, turned around, and the car caught on fire, and it was dropped outside of turn 1. Wow. So, for me, as announcing, I come up and be like, your leader is whatever car. The one car is leading, coming up on the back of this guy.
Right.
You guys choose what you want to do.
There's never a directive to say, you got to get over.
No. It's just very...
It's courtesy. It's just, you got to think, too, if you're running fifth and you're going a lap down to the leader, like, if they're clearly faster, do you want to argue with them? Mm-hmm. Because one day that's going to be you in that position.
Yep.
I mean, the other day we had that where you were coming up on me, and I didn't realize that you were leading. Mm-hmm. Or you were second at that time. Because Mark was leading.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that you were second. So, it's one of those where
we should have said
you got to have a good announcer. Because we've raced with announcers that are good, announcers that are so-so that just don't give you that information.
And it's the same way on Tuesday when I got in that wreck early.
Yeah.
I saw a good enough car where you were faster.
Right.
But it was like, okay, if I let you go right now, my race is over. But if I can pull away...
Right. And I knew you were there, and since we're teammates, I'm like, well, I want you to come up and get a good finish. So I didn't want to put you a lap down.
Either teammate or not, I'm saying, at that point, I'm like, he's just as fast as early on. That's lap 5 in a race. Like, you can't move over the leader right away.
Right.
But if you're like 10 laps to go, I'll be like, you're out of it. Unless you're second and the leader, is kind of squirrely, and there's been a lot of wrecks that race, and they might get in a wreck in the last 5 laps, and then you can come back. Right there is the perfect thing to do. This is what I do all the time. Drivers need to talk on the stand as well.
Well, sometimes too. You do that.
I do it every race.
Yeah.
And like on Friday night, Alex, I'm second. hey, this guy, I'm second. You know, come on, like, at least give me the give and take.
Yeah.
I'm giving like you can't rely on the announcer because the announcer's gonna call the race, call the wrecks and everything. You know, take it out of yourself and be like, hey man, I'm faster. Can I or usually it's, hey, I'm coming underneath. So you can either go in there and I'm gonna wreck you because I'm way faster and I'm tired of following you.
Yeah.
And give me the spot so we don't get together, or it's like we're gonna get together.
Yeah. And then it makes everybody's night shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, hey, coming low. And a lot of guys, like the veteran guys, they'll do it before you can. Like if I go out there with Mac or Patrick in the mini, like if I'm having a really good night and I'm going around, he'll be like, out of 4, go low out of 4, Kyle. Okay, thank you. You know, they don't tell you to pick the spot.
Yeah.
So,
because it's your advantage too, as a lap car, to give the leader room to pass you at a good point where you're not losing a lot of momentum yourself. Because if you're, let's say you're third and you're going a lap down, but you still can catch second, because the leader's going to be coming up on him catching second. You want to take advantage of the fact that that second place guy might not get taken a lap down at a good spot where, you know what, you can ride the leader's coattails and just go right up there and pass him.
The announcer most of the times says the leader is behind you. So the lap car doesn't move and second place is right behind you. What you do?
The lap car doesn't move and second place is right behind you. Well, that usually means you're going to have a wreck.
Usually.
Yeah, usually. I mean, someone's usually, I mean, we've been in that position. It's never pretty.
No.
Because someone in front of you is going to get a boot.
Yeah.
And you're looking at it from the point of view as like, well, this guy's, if they're 5th or 6th, I mean, they're not racing directly for a position. 4th right isn't in front of them. Mm-hmm. And you got 2nd right on your tail. And you don't want to get caught up in a wreck. So what are you going to do? You're going to probably give them a little bump if they don't move.
It depends. Like, okay, if they're right behind me,